Good morning, students. Welcome you back to another session of your English class. In the previous video, I told you the summary of the poem The Giraffe, written by Oliver Herford. Today in this video, we will be doing a detailed explanation of the poem. Now, I told you in the previous video that here the poet is expressing the features of a giraffe, and particularly which feature? Here in this poem, the poet is expressing the height of the giraffe. So, he expresses the features of a giraffe and particularly the height. Here, poet has deliberately shown us the incomplete picture of a giraffe. See the giraffe. He is so tall. There is no room to get him all. So what does these two lines means? It means that the giraffe is so tall that the poet can't adjust it in the picture. He is telling that there is no room. It means there is no space to show the complete picture on the page. And in these two lines, tall and all, these two are rhyming words. Now the next line. Upon the page, his head is higher. The picture proves it than the spire. Now students, the meaning of spire is a conical structure on the top of a building. So children, the poet is telling that there is no place or space on the page to show the complete picture because the giraffe is very tall with a head higher than a spire. And I told you again, the meaning of spire is a conical structure at the top of a building. And again here the rhyming words are higher and spire. Now see the next line. That's why the people, when they race to catch him, call it steeplechase. Now what is the meaning of steeplechase? It means a race where participants jump over fences, water and so on. So actually it is a type of a obstacle race. So just think, when you are competing with a giraffe, since the giraffe is very tall, so if you are competing with a giraffe in a race, the giraffe with its long legs will jump easily. It will jump easily all the obstacles which will come in its way. That means it will jump over the fences, the water bodies, hurdles, but we cannot. So this is what is told in these two lines, that when the natives race with the giraffe, they compare the race with an obstacle race with lots of hurdles and water jumps. So the rhyming words race and chase. Children, the race at last turns out to be an obstacle race with lots of hurdle, which the giraffe can cross easily, but not the natives or the people, because giraffe with its long legs can easily jump over fences and water bodies and the other obstacles, but not the human beings like us. Now the next lines. His chief delight it is to set a good example, shine or wet. Now here students, the rhyming words set, wet. Chief means main and delight means happiness. So here in this lines, the phrase shine or wet means that no matter what kind of a day it is, sunny or rainy, but the giraffe would never miss eating his breakfast on time. And here, the giraffe eating its breakfast on time sets a good example for us. And what is the example? The example is that we should also eat our breakfast at proper time. So I'm repeating once again. Here, the giraffe eating the breakfast at proper time sets a good example for us that we should also eat our breakfast at proper time. So, this is the happiness of the giraffe that he is setting an example for us. Now, let's proceed. He rises at the break of day and starts his breakfast right away. The rhyming words day, away. So these lines tell that the giraffe wakes up very early at dawn and eats the breakfast right away. I'm repeating, these two lines means that the giraffe gets up very early and as soon as it gets up at dawn, it eats the breakfast. Now, the next lines. His food has such a way to go, his throat's so very long and so. Now, why does the giraffe gets up and eats the breakfast in the morning? Now, there is the reason now. Because the giraffe has a long neck and when the giraffe eats, the food travels through the throat and reaches the stomach, and by the lunch time the giraffe is again ready to eat the lunch at the right time. So since the giraffe has a long neck, so the giraffe has to eat its breakfast very early because it takes a lot of time for the food to travel through the throat and reach the stomach and get ready to eat the next meal. The words such a way to go means that it takes a lot of time for the food to go from the throat to the stomach. Now, the last two lines. An early breakfast he must munch. Munch means to chew. An early breakfast he must munch to get it down at time for lunch. So, it is the same thing which I told earlier that according to the poet, the giraffe starts eating the breakfast of the day quite early, as the throat of the giraffe is too long and it needs to make room for the lunch in proper time. So, an early breakfast, the giraffe should eat the breakfast very early. Munch means to eat, that is to chew, so that it gets down from the throat to the stomach and the giraffe is ready for the lunch. Now students, the explanation of the poem is over. Now, this poem has 14 lines. And do you know what is a poem with 14 lines called? Now, it's your home assignment. Find out what we call a poem which has 14 lines. And now come to the assignment section, that is about the poem. I have already given this as home assignment. Now I am discussing the answers. Number A. Fill in each blank with one word. Number 1. The giraffe is taller than the spire. The giraffe is taller than the spire. Number 2. When the people chase the giraffe, they call it steeplechase. When the people chase the giraffe, they call it steeplechase. Number 3. The poet says that the food in the giraffe's throat takes very long to go down. So the answer number 3, food. Number 4. In the poem, shine or wet means shiny or rainy. So now number B. From the poem, write rhyming words for these words. Number 1. All, tall. Higher, spire. Set, wet. Lunch, munch. I am repeating. All, tall. Higher, spire. Set, wet. Lunch, munch. Now students, the second home assignment, number D. Do you wake up early or late? Write any 3 things that can go wrong if you wake up late in the morning. So this is your again another home assignment, and you are going to write the answer in the book itself. Students, we have completed the explanation of the poem The Giraffe, written by Oliver Herford. So what is the main idea in this poem? The main idea of this poem is that the giraffe eats the breakfast early in the morning. And why? So that the food passes from the throat and reaches the stomach at proper time, and the giraffe is again ready for the lunch. And the giraffe is also setting a good example for us human beings that we should also eat our breakfast at the right time. So hope the explanation of the poem is clear to you all. Thank you, students.